Hi, I'm Scott.
Did he just say, "Hi, I'm Scott"?
Hey everyone, and welcome to Director's Choice, the show where we explore the psychology and impact of some of the most fascinating characters in pop culture. Today, we're diving into the world of Marvel Comics to explore the complex and multifaceted character of Yellowjacket. Yellowjacket is a character with a long and complicated history in the Marvel Universe. From his creation as the original Ant-Man to his time as a member of the Avengers, and his later turn as a villain, Yellowjacket has been a key player in many of the most important storylines in Marvel Comics. What makes Yellowjacket such a fascinating character is his complex psychology. As a character, Yellowjacket has struggled with mental illness, a need for validation, and a tendency towards self-sabotage. These traits have both fueled his rise to power and contributed to his downfall. As a hero and a villain. Throughout his many appearances in Marvel Comics, Yellowjacket has left an indelible mark on the universe and has influenced countless other characters and storylines. From his creation of the Ant-Man suit to his involvement in creating Ultron, Yellowjacket's impact on the Marvel Universe is impossible to ignore. In this episode of Director's Choice, we'll explore Yellowjacket's psychology, his impact on the Marvel Universe, and some of his most notable moments as a hero and a villain. Join us as we dive deep into the mind of this complex and fascinating character, and explore what makes Yellowjacket such an enduring and beloved figure in the world of pop culture. Yellowjacket is a character in the Marvel Comics universe who has been portrayed by several individuals, including Hank Pym, Rita Damara, and Eric O'Grady. The character has the ability to shrink and grow in size, as well as fly and fire energy blasts. Yellowjacket has been both a hero and a villain in the Marvel Comics universe, and has been a member of various superhero teams, including the Avengers and the Thunderbolts. One of the most interesting things about Yellowjacket is his complex psychology. As a character, Yellowjacket has struggled with mental illness, a need for validation, and a tendency towards self-sabotage. These traits have both fueled his rise to power and contributed to his downfall. As a hero and a villain, let's start by exploring Yellowjacket's psychology. As a character, Yellowjacket has struggled with several psychological issues over the years, including bipolar disorder, dissociative identity disorder, and a need for validation. These issues have led him to make impulsive decisions, engage in self-destructive behavior, and use mind control to manipulate those around him. Hank Pym, the original Yellowjacket, has a particularly complex psychological history. In addition to his struggles with mental illness, Pym has experienced numerous traumatic events in his life, including the death of his first wife and his involvement in creating the dangerous artificial intelligence Ultron. These traumas have contributed to his struggles with mental illness and his sometimes erratic behavior. Pym's need for validation is another important aspect of his psychology. As a scientist and a superhero, Pym has often felt overlooked or underappreciated by others. This need for recognition has driven him to take risks and seek out dangerous situations in order to prove himself. Another key aspect of Yellowjacket's psychology is his tendency towards self-sabotage. Yellowjacket has been depicted as engaging in self-destructive behavior, such as betraying his teammates or attacking his loved ones. This self-sabotage may be related to his internal conflicts and struggles with his own identity and values. Yellowjacket's psychological issues have had a significant impact on the Marvel Comics universe. As a superhero, Yellowjacket was a founding member of the Avengers, and played a key role in many of the team's battles against supervillains. However, his struggles with mental illness and his need for validation also led him to make questionable decisions that put himself and others in danger. As a villain, Yellowjacket was a formidable opponent who used his intelligence and scientific knowledge to create powerful weapons and manipulate those around him. His use of mind control and manipulation damaged his relationships with others, and made him distrustful of those around him. Yellowjacket's legacy as a character is complex and multifaceted. While he has been both a hero and a villain, his struggles with mental illness, need for validation, and tendency towards self-sabotage make him a particularly fascinating and tragic figure in the Marvel Comics universe. Let's take a look at some of Yellowjacket's top moments as a superhero and a villain. As a villain, Betraying the Avengers after struggling with personal issues and feeling unappreciated by the Avengers, Hank Pym became disillusioned and turned on his teammates, ultimately betraying them and leaving the team. Joining the Masters of Evil, Yellowjacket later joined the Masters of Evil, a group of supervillains who sought to take down the Avengers. Yellowjacket played a key role in the group's plans, using his scientific knowledge to help them create weapons and defenses. Creating Ultron, Hank Pym, as the original Ant-Man, was responsible for creating Ultron, a powerful and dangerous artificial intelligence that threatened the world on multiple occasions. Attacking the Wasp during his time as Yellowjacket, Hank Pym attacked his ex-wife Janet Van Dyne and caused her to suffer a mental breakdown. Attempting to kill the Avengers, in one storyline, Yellowjacket tried to kill his former teammates, the Avengers, by releasing a swarm of genetically modified insects on them. Using mind control, Yellowjacket has used mind control on multiple occasions to manipulate people to do his bidding, including other superheroes. Working with villains, Yellowjacket has worked with other villains over the years, including the villainous scientist Egghead, and even briefly joined the Thunderbolts, a group of reformed supervillains. Kidnapping the Black Panther, in one storyline, Yellowjacket kidnapped T'Challa and brought him to a hidden base, intending to use the Wakandan technology to help him take over the world. Causing chaos in Las Vegas, Yellowjacket caused chaos in Las Vegas by shrinking down and causing destruction throughout the city, as part of a plan to draw out the Avengers. Leading the Dark Avengers, in the aftermath of the Secret Invasion storyline, Yellowjacket became the leader of the Dark Avengers, a team of supervillains posing as the Heroic Avengers. As a superhero, creating the Ant-Man suit. As Ant-Man, Hank Pym created the Ant-Man suit, which allowed him to shrink down to the size of an insect and communicate with ants. This was his first step into the superhero world. Joining the Avengers, Hank Pym was a founding member of the Avengers, and was a key member of the team for many years. Saving the Avengers, Yellowjacket played a key role in saving the Avengers from a death trap set by the villain Graviton, by shrinking down and entering his body to disrupt his powers from the inside. Helping to stop the Kree-Skrull War, Yellowjacket was part of the Avengers team that helped to stop the Kree-Skrull War, a massive conflict between two alien races that threatened Earth. Fighting against the Serpent Society, Yellowjacket led a team of Avengers in a battle against the Serpent Society, a group of supervillains who had taken over the criminal underworld. Helping to stop the Masters of Evil, Yellowjacket played a key role in helping the Avengers to defeat the Masters of Evil, a group of supervillains who sought to take down the Avengers. Saving the world from the Korvac threat, Yellowjacket was part of the Avengers team that helped to stop the powerful villain Korvac from destroying the world. Serving as a mentor, Yellowjacket has served as a mentor to other superheroes, including Scott Lang, who later became the second Ant-Man. Leading the West Coast Avengers, Yellowjacket was a member and later the leader of the West Coast Avengers, a team of Avengers based in California. Saving the universe from Annihilus, Yellowjacket was part of a team of heroes that helped to save the universe from the powerful villain Annihilus, who was threatening to destroy all life in the universe. Yellowjacket is a character who has had a significant impact on the Marvel Comics universe, both as a hero and a villain. His complex psychology, which includes struggles with mental illness, a need for validation, and a tendency towards self-sabotage, has contributed to his rise to power and his downfall as a character. While some of Yellowjacket's actions as a villain were reprehensible, they also provide a fascinating look into the mind of a character who is driven by his own internal conflicts and desires. As a superhero, Yellowjacket was a key member of the Avengers, and played a vital role in many of the team's battles against supervillains. Overall, Yellowjacket is a complex and multifaceted character whose legacy in the Marvel Comics universe will continue to be explored and debated for years to come. Whether viewed as a hero, a villain, or something in between, Yellowjacket's impact on the Marvel Comics universe is undeniable. From his creation of the Ant-Man suit to his involvement in creating Ultron, Yellowjacket has left an indelible mark on the Marvel Universe that continues to influence the stories and characters that come after him. Yellowjacket's struggles with mental illness, need for validation, and tendency towards self-sabotage make him a character that is both relatable and tragic. While his actions as a villain may be reprehensible, they also serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of seeking help when struggling with mental health issues. At its core, Yellowjacket's story is one of redemption and self-discovery. While he may have made mistakes and hurt those around him, Yellowjacket has also shown a willingness to confront his own demons and strive towards a better future. Whether as a hero or a villain, Yellowjacket remains a complex and fascinating character whose story will continue to captivate audiences for years to come. That's it for today's episode of Director's Choice. Join us next time as we explore the psychology and impact of another fascinating character from the world of pop culture. Thanks for watching.